What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today what I've got for you guys is a Magnum Best Class setup for Black Ops Cold War. Now I want to try and put this video out to you guys just to help you get the Magnum Gold a bit quicker, because it did take me around 3 or 4 hours to get the gun Gold, and for a pistol that's quite a long time. I think it took me maybe 2 hours to get the M1911 Gold in this game, so it did take me a little bit longer for the Magnum, but not a massive amount longer. It's just I never really got on with it too much, but I'm going to give you guys some tips in this video and the class that I use to go ahead and get it Gold much quicker. So as you can see on screen at the moment, this is the class we use to get the Magnum Gold. Now it's coming up 34 with the gun. Why haven't I got a camo on it? Oh my god, I got this Gold yesterday. It's done that thing where I've got it Gold, I've come on the next day, and it's not giving me the camo because apparently I've got one more kill behind cover to do. But I'll even put the video on screen now of me getting the Gold camo. Yes. Yes, he's done it. He's done it. I heard the challenge. Let's dip. Show me the money. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm never using this gun ever again.
You serious?
Anyway, moving on from that, I'm going to show you guys a gameplay in this video which is absolutely stupid, and it just displays how good the Magnum can be if you are accurate on hardcore, but at the same time it shows you a couple of the frustrations that I had with the Magnum when using it and trying to go for it Gold. And to be honest, I kind of enjoyed it when I was doing well, but other times when I wasn't doing so well, it was not a fun gun to use. I'm just glad that I've got it Gold now, that I can move on to another weapon, and that's the 3-round burst weapon, so we're kind of almost there as well. So this week we'll have diamond pistols 100%. Stick around to the end of the video if you want to see the class setup I was using for the Magnum. Let's do this. Alright, GG expensive. One, two, three. Four. Oh, he's just been rinsed on him. Yes. 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 Wait. Oh my god, oh my god. So guys, I hope you did enjoy that gameplay. It's a good gun. Sometimes it can give you some frustrations, especially because it fires quite slowly and you've got to be very accurate with it. If not, you are going to get screwed over. So moving on over to the class setup for the Magnum in this video then. So secondary, of course, is the Magnum, and then this is where we're going to start with. So we'll start with the tacticals and the lethals. So I've stuck 2 stuns on this class just because I want to try and do these challenges a lot faster, and it did work out very, very well. To be honest, I got the challenge in 2 games, the stun challenge, which was pretty crazy. So I use the double stuns on these classes, and I also then stick on a double semtex because I always love semtexes on things like hardcore and stuff like that, because with the Magnum you are basically going to be on hardcore most of the time. So I would go with that tactical and that lethal setup if I was you guys, just to make life a bit easier for you. And then the field upgrade, it just entirely depends. And then the field upgrade, it just depends on your preferences really. If you're going for those, if you're trying to go for those camo challenges a lot faster, I would typically go with a field mic or a jammer. But I've been rocking the assault pack recently. It gives you a little bit extra XP when you get kills when you actually use the assault pack, and I kind of like it. Replenishes your ammo when you're in need of it, and you can kind of get away with not having scavenger on really, and it does work out quite well if you wanted to replace scavenger with something else and have that double stun on. So it kind of works in both ways as well. But again, I would just typically use a field mic or a jammer if you're going to go for those challenges. If not, why not throw the assault pack on, see how you go with it. Moving on to perk 1, we're of course going with tac mask. The amount of times I have been stunned round corners on objectives and it screwed me is crazy. So from now on, I literally abide by tac mask. It's literally the only perk I will have on if I only have 1 perk on. Thing is though, when playing hardcore as well, you've got to remember that flat jacket is broken a little bit. It doesn't actually work as it should. So I would not even bother putting it on in hardcore because you're going to die by explosives anyway, even if you do have it on. So I would just literally not bother having it on and just stick with tac mask. It's literally so much better. Of course, perk 2, scavenger. But again, as I mentioned earlier on in the video, if you wanted the assault pack on, you could probably get away with not having scavenger. And then my final perk, which I've been using a lot recently to be honest, is ninja. I absolutely love ninja. It's such an underrated perk on this game that I don't see many people use at all, and it really does help. Effectively does what it says. It makes your footsteps a lot quieter when running around the map, and especially when using a pistol and you're trying to run around the map and trying to be a bit quieter, ninja is an absolute go-to. You need to try it and put it on this class, and it will help you and probably save your life quite a lot. Okay, so the moment we've obviously all been waiting for, moving on to the Magnum attachments. So again, I'll give you attachments that effectively are for a high level person with the Magnum Magnum and someone from a low level. So if you're just starting out, this is what you should use. If you're fairly high up with the level, if you've got a fairly decent level with the weapon already, then obviously you can use the higher attachments that I'll go over in this video. So going on to the attachments to start with, there are two main optics that I use on all pistols. That's the quick dot or the microflex. The microflex is unlocked to level 34, so I don't expect to have that straight away. I would just stick with a quick dot. I really enjoyed using the quick dot on the Magnum. To be honest, you can use it without a sight on, but I was not really a massive fan of it in all honesty, so I would tend to stick with the quick dot until you unlock the microflex. But when you've unlocked the microflex, you've basically done all the challenges, so it doesn't really matter that much. So the quick dot is probably the best thing to go for, but the microflex is my all-round favorite reflex sight to go with anyway, so I would tend to stick with that if I can. Moving on to the muzzle, the agency suppressor or the sound suppressor, either one, they both pretty much do the exact same thing. Obviously the agency suppressor does have a couple more benefits in it, but again, it doesn't really matter that much. You use the suppressor all the way up until you unlock the agency suppressor at level 33 anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. Just stick with the normal suppressor until you unlock it, and as I said, by the time you've unlocked the agency suppressor, you've practically done all the camos anyway, so sound suppressor 100% the way to go on that one. Moving on to the next one, we're going to skip over the barrel and go straight to the body. I love the Ember sight. If you don't have the Ember sighting point, I would then just go with the steady aim laser. For the point is, with this gun, you're going to hip fire a lot as well. With people coming around corners, you're going to try and hip fire them rather than aiming in, because that's what a pistol is. It's for close range. I'd recommend the steady aim sight, and then if you've unlocked other sights as well, I'd recommend obviously the Ember sighting point as well. Again, increases hip fire and then also the reveal distance of an enemy that's far away as well. And to be honest, even if you've got that, if you don't have the Ember sight but you are reasonably high level with the weapon, try the SWAT 5mm laser sight, because again, this will increase your hip fire accuracy by 35%. It's just so good, and again, you need to have good hip fires with a pistol, especially on hardcore as well, so I would definitely recommend sticking that on as well. And going for the magazine, the salvo 12 round mag is always something I would stick on. Always go with the salvo mags if you've unlocked them. I would go with the salvo if you've got it, but again, I appreciate that not many people are probably going to have the salvo mag for the Magnum unlocked, so again, I found that just the fast mag works. The gun takes way too long to reload without a fast mag on or a speed mag, so I would 100% stick with a speed mag or a fast mag if you've got one unlocked, preferably the second one unlocked, because it reloads so slowly without one. Moving on to the handle, obviously the airborne elastic wrap is what I'm rocking at the moment. Gives you an additional increase in aim down sight time, flinch resistance, and then aim whilst going prone, which I'm a massive fan of in this game, and I think that everyone should look for wraps or things like that, or handles that can do that. If you don't have this unlocked, again, you've got the drop shot wrap that you can use to effectively give you that additional flinch resistance and still aim down sight whilst going prone as well, so I would really recommend doing that if you haven't already. And if not, I just probably wouldn't bother with the handle. If you don't have the drop shot wrap unlocked, just don't bother with one until you've got it, because it is sick. And there we go, guys, that was the setup I used for the Magnum, basically throughout getting it gold and throughout doing these camo challenges much quicker. So I would 100% recommend trying this setup out and seeing what you guys think about it. I'm a massive fan of it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. But if you did enjoy, guys, please leave a like on this video. That'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe if you guys are brand new as well. We're actually almost at 1500 subs, which is crazy, and Nuketown is coming out today as well, so I hope you're all excited for that as much as I am. We'll see you in the next one.